Alex, massive game on Sunday, mate. David versus Goliath. Norwich top of the league, Ipswich bottom of the league. How are you feeling, mate, towards this game?
We're going to batter them. No, I don't. No, sorry. Obviously Norwich are top of the league, aren't they?
Yeah.
Not going to lie, I'm very scared. We're bottom of the league, but saying that, I think we've had a fucking hell, I can't speak.
It's alright, mate. It's alright.
But no, saying that, I think we have been unlucky this season. We've had a lot of decisions not go our way, but I'm not blaming the referees or anything, but I do believe they play a part in that. So yeah, Norwich top of the league. All Ipswich fans know they're on fire at the moment. We know they've got a very strong side. Paul Lambert, ex-Norwich manager, he did do a lot of things for them, didn't he?
Yeah, massive. Let's just get that in there. Norwich are obviously going to be, Norwich fans probably halfway through this season saw Paul Lambert come to Ipswich and had a bit of a, thought to themselves, God, that's probably our best manager in a long time has gone to Ipswich.
Yeah.
How does he look at his time at Norwich? Do you think Paul Lambert's, destroyed all the history that he had with Norwich?
Personally, he had a great history with Norwich, didn't he? 2 back-to-back promotions. Norwich fans absolutely loved him. He's seen as a legend at Norwich, let's put it that way. And so for him to now be at Ipswich, Norwich fans absolutely hate that, don't they? So Sunday, I think it's just the sort of game we'd win, isn't it, really? You think though, it's been 10 seasons, Paul Lambert, ex-Norwich legend. It's set up for us to win, but personally, deep down, I can see us getting a draw maximum. But yeah, I'm not confident, if I'm being honest. They're flying. They've beat Leeds 3-1 at Leeds. Their confidence is so high at the moment. So going into the game, they're obviously at home. It's going to be so hard.
It's really not about us, is it?
It's not at all.
It's not about us. It's about Norwich and how they play. They've obviously gone into that game.
They've got the pressure on them.
Oh yeah.
They're top of the league. They need to keep up, because if any points they drop, Leeds are going to be, Leeds are going to be winning games back to back now, aren't they? They're going to be going for it. So Norwich have the pressure, in my opinion. So I'd be absolutely delighted with the draw. I'd be delighted with the draw.
I think you and me both, mate, to be fair. And no one would have seen Norwich going into that game at the weekend and actually getting a result at Elland Road.
Exactly.
They've got young players that are come through from their academy. In their first proper season, they're going to take Norwich up to the Premier League. It's a huge game, not only because Norwich are at the top of the league and we're bottom. It might be the last time for a long time that Norwich and Ipswich play each other. Exactly,
mate, yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Gutted, because I love derbies. Derby days are my favourite, personally, whether or not we win or lose. I went to the Norwich game in February where we drew 1-0. Tim Close scored in the 95th minute. And yeah, I was just gutted. I was depressed for a whole week. But yeah, saying that, it could be a long time, because if Norwich do go up and say we go down, that's two leagues apart, and it's going to be very unlikely we play them again for a bit of time. So we've got to go into Sunday, we've got to give it our all, got to give it fire, and yeah, it could be the last time we see Ipswich play Norwich for a good few years.
Who do you think is going to be our key player on Sunday?
I think if James Collins starts, he's going to be very key, because he's solid at the back. Because obviously you look at Norwich, you look at the Norwich attack, they've got some dangerous players. They've got, Pukki, Hernandez. They've got a lot of good players, which I hate to say because I don't like them. So yeah, James Collins is going to be crucial. But we've got players that we need. We just need the whole team to be on fire Sunday. Will Keane, we need him to be scoring. Well, cut that bit out.
It's a tough ask for Will Keane to score. Obviously, he's not a major scorer. Quainer hasn't scored in 3 seasons for Huddersfield.
I think another key player, Alan Judge. You see him on the ball. Yeah. You see him off the ball. Off the ball, he's always calling for it, which I love to see, because you see games where players don't really show for the ball, do you? So Alan Judge is going to be key, because he's a great playmaker. plays the ball around the park lovely. So
Yeah.
Alan Judge, yeah.
I know you mentioned a few players there for Norwich, Pookie, Hernandez. Who's your #1 threat as an Ipswich fan?
It's a hard one. I'd probably say Pookie because he's quality. He scored, I don't know, 17 goals so far.
Yeah.
I think that's like more than our whole team has scored.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, Pookie. I know he's dangerous. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he's probably my most dangerous threat personally. But saying that, they've got players around him that are good. So
Yeah.
you look at their young right. They've got some good. They've got some good right backs, left backs. They've got Aaron's.
Yeah.
What's their other one?
I can't. I know who you talk about, but yeah, I don't follow. Personally, for me, I don't follow how any other team gets on the league other than Ipswich. Personally, we're bottom of the league. It's played out well for me this season. I don't really have to look into anyone much because we have ended up getting bad results at virtually every game we've played. But there is players, and Aaron's a standout player for me. They've got young players in their squad, and it can only benefit them going forward. And that's something that we need to invest in. Our youngsters are coming through. We've got the likes of Downs. You've got Lancaster, Bishop, who's played well at the weekend. He looks like he's back to his best. You've got Emmanuel and Kenlock, who for me should be playing more.
Yeah, definitely agree with that.
If we go down, we need to bring those players back in, and we need to invest just like Norwich did when they went down under Paul Lambert. Well, they didn't go down under Paul Lambert, but Paul Lambert brought them back up through the leagues and into the Premier League.
Yeah.
There's something he's done before. He's tried and tested. I think we need to back him, and I think we need to get our youngsters through. So
yeah, definitely.
In terms of this, I don't see us beating Norwich on Sunday personally. For me, like Alex said, a draw would be a great result. But you know, deep down, I've seen us beat Norwich plenty of times. But
it's about the experience as well at the end of the day. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, we might not be playing them for a while.
No,
we probably won't be.
No.
So we just need to enjoy it at the end of the day. But if we were to get a result, I think it'd just be crazy. It would be crazy. Like you saw the when Chambers went and netted it in the 90th minute. If anything happens like that against Norwich this Sunday, they won't live it down.
No, definitely not. Well, guys, don't forget to subscribe to Alex's channel on YouTube, Alex Griffin, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe to IpswichFanzone. Basically, bringing you as many interviews this week leading up to the Norwich game as possible. In the meantime, come on, you Blues.